Hey everybody, welcome back to Toy Notes with me, Kelsey. Today we're playing with a top 2016 toy. This one rounded out the year. It says on the Spiegeldis Harps. No, look at that. See? I can't pronounce that. And if you can, good for you. Anyway, this made a top 2016 list and it's become an Amazon.com bestseller. And it's been on that list for quite a while. So I thought, you know what? Let's go ahead and give it a try. This is a family game for 2 to 8 people. It takes about 10, 15 minutes to play and is rated for kids 10 and older, or players 10 and older. It's it's called CodeNames, obviously, and it's a top secret word game. So I don't know much more about it than that, so you guys will have to come in closer and learn along with me while we learn how to play CodeNames. Well, let's learn how to play CodeNames. So this one is the #1 party game on Board Game Geek, and it won some awards in languages I don't understand. But it's supposed to be super fun and super popular. So check Games Edition catalog. I don't think that's anything worth looking at. This is our setup and game instructions, so we'll take a look at those in just a minute. We've got 2 deck of cards in here. So we'll open those up, get them ready to go. There's that. We've got some plastic baggies. Some more kind of thicker card pieces. These must be game pieces of some sort. They're hard to get into. Jeez. There we go. Alright, so these have different patterns on them. So we'll find out what those are for. We've got an hourglass and a stand. And then all kinds of other pieces I'm not really sure have any bearing on this. So there are punch-out pieces. We'll go ahead and take those out of the punch pieces. They're mostly just pictures, it looks like. All right, so now that we have everything open, let's go to our game instructions. The game instructions tell us that players split up into 2 teams of similar size and skill. You need at least 4 players, 2 teams of 2, for a standard game. Variants for 2 or 3 players can be found on the back page. That page there. Each team chooses 1 player to be their spy master. Both spy masters sit on the same side of the table. The other players sit across from their spy masters. They are field operatives. Randomly choose 25 code names and place them on the table in a 5x5 grid. While shuffling the code name cards, be sure to flip over half the deck once in a while. This will mix the words more thoroughly. So these are going to be your code words. So we're going to create our grid here. I'm going to put this card deck over here. So it says to start shuffling these up. And then you set them up in a 5x5 grid. So 1, 1, 2, 3. So it's not the straightest grid, but that doesn't really matter for our gameplay. Going back to the instructions. The key. Each game has one key that reveals the secret identities of the cards on the table. The spy masters should choose the key card randomly and slide it into the stand between them. Any side can be up. Don't think about it. Just slide it into the stand and don't let the field operatives see it. The key corresponds to the grid on the table. Blue squares correspond to words that the blue team must guess. Red squares correspond to the words that the red team must guess. Pale squares are innocent bystanders, and the black squares is an assassin who should never be contacted at all. So that's the bottom section there. So that's what this stand is. The spy masters would just put this between them, like that, and the field operatives would never see it. Starting team. The 4 lights around the edge of the key card indicate which team starts. The starting team has 9 words to guess. The other team has 8. The starting team will give the first clue of the game. Now this next section with the agent cards is going to explain all those different cards. The red agent cards go in a stack in front of the red spy master. The blue agent cards should be in front of the blue spy master. This helps everyone remember which team they are on. The double agent belongs to whichever team starts. Flip it to that team's color. It will be one of the team's agent cards for the duration of the game. The innocent bystander cards and the assassin should be kept in between where both spy masters can reach them easily. Spy masters know the secret identities of 25 agents. Their teammates know the agents only by their code names. Spy masters must take turns giving one-word clues. A clue may relate to multiple words on the table. The field operatives try to guess which words their spy master meant. When a field operative touches a word, the spy master reveals its secret identity. If the field operative guessed incorrectly, they may continue guessing until they run out of ideas for the given clue or until they hit a wrong person. Then it is the other team's turn to give a clue and guess. The first team to contact all their agents wins the game. So instructions on giving the clue is that it has to be one word, has to relate to one of the words your team is trying to guess. You're not allowed to give extra hints. Cannot be any of the code names visible on the table. So when your teammates guess the correct agent, then you will take, as a spy master, you will take one of the corresponding cards, say like blue team, and you will cover that word with the card. Then you want it to end up looking like this. So if we were on the red team and I needed you to guess this word, I would need to come up with a one-word clue that would make you think of this word. So lap, I would be thinking of things like sitting on a lap or lapping up water like an animal would. So what kind of one word would you think to use? Leave it in the comments below. What one word clue would you guess lap? So we'd continue doing that as teams until you had the board looking like something like that as you answer them, because see how the red squares go, you know, red, 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 red. And then there's no rhyme or reason to that. The red team or the blue team on this one would actually go first, and they would have 9 to guess, while the red team would have 8 to guess. Again, there's not any room for additional hints. You can't say something like, well, I know this is a bit of a stretch, or think big, and then use your clue. It has to be one word, and your teammates have to do the work. Well, if you are in for a brain teaser, CodeNames is just the game for you. It's not incredibly difficult, but it is a brain teaser, and I think that's why it is recommended for 10 and older, because, gosh, if you're the spy master, thinking of one word to describe, and then if you're the group trying to make those clues, I mean, that's a tough job, tall order. But I really liked it. I look forward to playing with this in a group, since playing with myself is never quite the same. And I give it 2 thumbs up. So guys, if you want to be here for more awesome games like CodeNames, prize-winning games, top 2017 toy trends, and just generally the most fun you can find here on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give us a comment below if you've had a chance to play. What did you think? Also, check us out at toynotes.com, where I'm keeping up on all the 2017 toy trends, doing lots of playtimes, and keeping lists of what's the most bang for your buck when you're toy shopping. But until next time, bye!